Good morning, students. Today we are going to study the 15th chapter of your grammar workbook, which is has, have, and had. So, before beginning this lesson, can you guys tell me what these words on the screen are? Are they verbs, or adjectives, or nouns, or adverbs? Yes, they are verbs. And what are verbs? Verbs are the words which tells us about the action. So that is why they are also known as action words. So in today's lesson, we will study when to use and how to use has, have and had. So these are the verbs we use when a person or an animal. What is a person and an animal? They are nouns. So what a person or an animal has, owns or eats. Okay. So mostly they are possession verbs. Okay. So let's get into the lesson. As I said, the verbs has or have or had shows that something belongs or belonged to someone or something. Okay, someone can be a person, an animal, or a thing. So they are also called as belonging verbs or possession verbs. We can see an example on the screen. So I have a younger brother. So I have a younger brother. So that is what I have. The younger brother is my brother. He belongs to me. So that will be a possession verb, right? So I have a younger brother is an excellent example. He has a toy car. Okay, so this toy car is his. He is the owner of it. He owns the toy car. So that is all. That is how we can also see the possession of the verb has. My father had an old scooter. So, as you can see, my father had an old scooter. So it is used in which tense? Does he have a scooter right now, or will he be having the scooter in future tense? Exactly. My father had an old scooter is past tense, which has already happened. So with past tense, we use the verb had when we have to show the belonging or the possession. So when I say belonging or possession, what does possession means? So if for example, I can say this pencil is mine, right? So this pencil belongs to me. And I can also say this pencil is my possession. Possession word means that it is mine. Okay, I own this. I am the owner of it. That means belonging and possession. So whenever we have to show belonging or possession or whatever a person eats or owns or an animal eats or owns or has, we will use the verbs have, had and has. So these are some examples. So I have a younger brother. Whenever there is the noun I, we will always use the verb have. Okay? Why? Because they go together. I is an exception. We will see the chart later. Okay? I'll explain it to you later when I show you the chart. So I have a younger brother. Okay, he has a toy car. My father had an old scooter. So if you can see, have and has is present. I am having a younger brother. I am having a toy car, or I'm having a pencil right now in this moment. So have and has are used for the present tense, and had, like I said previously, is used for the past tense, that is, which has already happened. So let's see a chart of where to use the verbs. So as you can see, have, has and had, which we are learning right now. When we have to use these specific words, it depends on the nouns. So I have, we have, you have, they have, these, those have. Okay, so with these verbs, I, we, you, they, these and those are the nouns. So with these nouns, you always have to use the verb have, which can be also plural. But as you can see, there is two exceptions with I and you. Okay, we always use the verb have. Rest all are plural. That means they are more than one. We, they, these, those. Okay, they have. Mostly have is used with plural nouns. But what are the exceptions? I and you are the two verbs, two nouns where have will be an exception. With has, mostly we will use only with singular noun, just he has, she has, it has, this has, that has. Okay, so these are all singular nouns, just one. He, she, it, this, that. What are they? They are one singular noun. So has will be used with singular noun. Do not use I has or you has. It does not sound right, right? So except I and you, has will be used for all the singular nouns. And what else? Have and has are used with present tense. About had, I, we, you, he, they, this, these. So with every noun, okay, may it be singular noun or a plural noun, we will use the word had. And when we will use had, when the tense of the sentence is in past tense, that means which has already happened. For example, I had a pencil. Now I don't have one, right? I had it before. So that is past tense. I had my cell phone. Okay, so it is past tense. She walked, no, sorry, I'm so sorry. She had been eating ice cream. So that is past tense. Her ice cream is already finished, right? So we will always use had in past tense with singular noun and as well as plural nouns. So I hope you were able to understand these chart. You have to learn the chart because it is very important for you to remember. Now let's see the exercise in your workbook. Please open your pages to page number 62 and let's solve together. First, fill in the blanks with have, has or had. So, I dash a new idea for my project. So, I. Which verb will we use for I? I have. I has a new idea. It's wrong. We will use I have a new idea for my project. Yesterday. So as you can see, yesterday means it has happened. Past tense. Okay, it has happened already. So that is past tense. And what do we do for past tense? For singular and plural nouns, which verb do we use? We use the verb had. Correct. So we will say yesterday they had no food to eat. So we use had because it is past tense. Annie dash a new doll. So Annie is a singular noun, right? So I and you is not used. So we can say Annie has a new doll. We will only use have for plural and I and you. But we will use Annie has a new doll, right? Because has is always used with singular noun, just one, like Annie is one. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Fifth, the plant dash new leaf. The plant has new leaves. This house dash a new coat of paint. This house means one. This house is only one. This house has a new coat of paint. So we have done 6. Rest of them you can do it on your own. And we can cross check it later. Rewrite the sentences correctly. The swan has long necks. So what you have to do is the sentence which they have given is wrong and you have to correct the sentence. So the sentence is the swans has long necks. The swan. Will it be the swan? The swan means one swan, right? The swan has long neck, right? One swan, right? Because we've used the verb has, right? So like that, you will finish all the sentences and we can cross-check them later in the next lecture. I hope you're able to understand has, have and had in today's lecture. So let's do a revision when has, have and had are used. So has, have and had are the verbs which shows us belonging. So they are also called as possession verbs. They are used for the nouns, right? Nouns as in animals, places or things. Why are they used? They tell us about what the noun, that means what a person or an animal owns, eats or has. Okay? Has and have are used in present tense and had is always used in past tense. Have is used with plural nouns, that is more than one noun. Has is used with a single noun, and that means only one noun. But what is an exception? An exception is you and I. You and I nouns will be used with have. So I hope you are able to understand it. Thank you and have a great day.